Hello everyone! Thanks for dropping in today. As you can imagine, I have just a little more time on my hands these days. As I can imagine, you do as well.
Welcome to 772 Living with Lisa.
So, with that being said, I thought I would put together a video on the new stimulus package. I mean, right now as a nation, we are desperate for any type of news that would shed some positive light on our situation. And with this recent stimulus package, I guess we got just a little bit. And that package was recently signed by President Trump. Today I thought I would just highlight some of the basics of what this stimulus package does for you as an American. It's called the CARES Act, and what that means is the government is going to be immediately cutting checks, like over $500 billion worth of checks to American taxpayers. Their goal is to put that money into your hand as quickly as possible, with the notion that you will then put that money back into the economy that is so struggling right now. So I thought I would highlight some of the package's details. I'm not going to go deep into all of the nuts and bolts because there's a lot to it. But I will put a link in the description box below of an article I read at Forbes, and they did a very nice job of giving details and specific scenarios. So you might want to check that out if you really want to drill down into this and get some more information about the CARES Act. So in order to participate in getting the money, first of all, you need to have a valid Social Security number and file taxes. So yes, the IRS is going to be delving into your tax returns. If you have not filed your 2019 tax returns, have no fear, they'll look at your 2018 tax returns. Now, if you haven't filed 2018 or 2019, let's say, for instance, that you're on Social Security and you don't earn enough money to facilitate filing a tax return, because there are some thresholds with that, they will use your Social Security benefits statement, that 1099 you get at the end of the year, in order to see that you qualify. So basically, each individual will get $1,200 as long as they make $75,000 or less. It's $2,400 per couple. So that's $150,000 for the two of you. If you're head of household, I did read the threshold was $112,500. And if you make over $200,000, I think it was $199,000, obviously you don't qualify for the $1,200. And it's also $500 per child. Also, in an effort to help small businesses in the CARES Act, there is some relief funds available. If you have 500 employees or less, you can take a loan out through the SBA. And with this loan, it is designed to cover things like your rent or mortgages if you actually own the building of the business, and pay payroll and other business related expenses. A nice thing about this is part of it could be forgivable. Now, during the first 8 weeks of the loan, monies expended for things like rent, mortgages, payroll, utilities, is forgivable. Now, you do have to fill out paperwork for that. There is an application that you would request through your lender, and it would outline what they're requiring, which would be things like a copy of the mortgage statement and a copy of the canceled check to show that you paid it, and all of your payroll related expenses, utilities. So there will be checks and balances. They will make you document that you actually paid this through the form of seeing that those checks cleared your checking account. But that money is forgivable. It's like a grant, so it is a good thing. And if you are a business owner, I would definitely be taking advantage of that. Now the loans themselves, if they are under $200,000, don't require a personal guarantee. Also very good. And the terms can be up to 10 years for repayment. And the maximum rate of interest is capped at 4%. So a lot of good things there. Again, I'll put a link down on the bottom of this video to take you to an article that has a lot of the details. It's multiple layers of different types of assistance that are available. But I think right now where we're at, consumers, Americans who are losing their jobs or not getting the same type of income they had before, maybe they're commission based, that money will come in handy. And obviously the biggest thing is the small business loan, because it is designed to keep paying their employees and to keep the business viable so that we can recover from this quickly. Speaking of business, here in the real estate industry, we're still plugging along, obviously leveraging technology to the maximum. I've always been an advocate of video. As you know, I have a YouTube channel, but really leveraging that more now for my customers, doing video tours, FaceTime tours, actually selling homes that way right now. I mean, people still need a place to live. So we are doing our very best to follow all the CDC guidelines, washing our hands, staying 6 feet away from people. I take all kinds of precautions now, but doing a lot of virtual business, and thank goodness to email and scanning and e-sign. Business can continue to be conducted in many types of industries. If you have questions about the market and what's going on, I'm happy to do market reports. As I said, I've got a little more time here in the office, so I'm more than happy to do some market research for you if that's something that you're interested in. I'd also like to hear from you. What are you doing to pass the time? Now is a prime opportunity to take care of all of those home projects that you've been procrastinating about. Yeah, thinking about delving into some of those myself. So it's probably more beneficial than sitting around watching Netflix. But if that's your gig, you're entitled. Wear that remote out. And if anything in this video was helpful, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. I've got more time to make more videos. And with that being said, I will pop a few of those videos up here on neighborhoods, 55 plus communities. And I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you're safe and happy and healthy. Make a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Lisa Ammons. Thank you for stopping by.